So what are some of the biggest myths that you're dealing with right now in dental offices?
That people only care about their insurance, I think, is one of the bigger myths in dentistry currently. Kind of going back to what I was saying, I think we care about their insurance and we teach them to care about their insurance. Or that, people only do what their insurance covers, or, like every time I look at, the amount of treatment we're diagnosing versus what we're putting on the books, what it comes down to is this inherent belief in dentistry that, there's this magic set of good patients who will just do all dentistry. And that's who you need to find, marketing person. You're finding bad patients, right? And then all the other people only will do what their insurance covers and only care about insurance and have no money and will spend no money. And that's just simply not true. It's our own ineptitude as an industry to communicate differently about it and help people to proceed with dentistry instead of judging them.
So I had to actually learn how to deal with that, right, as a marketing company, because I was told that all the time of like, well, these 2 patients accepted all their treatment and these 10 didn't, and they were just horrible patients. So I was on a quest of what makes these horrible patients? So what I would do is I would take a very systematic approach to it. Is I'd take those bad patients and I'd put them on a map with the good patients. And I'd say, okay, the green patients are good and the red patients are bad, or didn't accept all the treatment or didn't accept any treatment. And then I would go in and run incomes of those areas. And then I would do a comparison, and I would start to go in and say, well, wait a second, these bad patients live right next door to these really good patients, and they have more money than the bad patients. And we'd even go sometimes as far as, going in and looking at the neighborhoods and all of that, and really breaking it down so they can actually see, like, this is where this person lives and they didn't accept any treatment. And then we went back and found the call and how they searched for us. And they were in pain, and they called and they said, man, I need this taken care of. And they didn't have insurance though, or whatever. They were self-employed, and you lost them. And they're a bad patient. I'm like, no, they went somewhere else and got the work done. Like, for sure. For sure. Yes.
I promise you.
You offended them so bad somewhere in your process that they're just gone now, and they're never going to come back. And you lost all the referral opportunities. And it's fascinating to be able to see people's mindset change on that. And I know you go through that and help people with that. It's just, it just totally changes. Okay, we need to go in and start fixing some of our processes. And we all have this in business, right? And I think sometimes people don't want to deal with that. Is like, I don't want to deal with my broken processes. I just had somebody message me this morning, and they were like, hey, phones are ringing off the hook. Great job. Onboarding was a little rocky. Here's some of the things that could have improved. And I was just so grateful that they give us the opportunity to learn and get better. And we all have those things in our businesses that we have to deal with. And so I love that. That is a big one there. And I think that is something that we just have to overcome, because people want dentistry now in America. We've gotten to the place now, and our market saturation is horrible, but people want dentistry, and someone's going to do it.
That's the exact thing. I try to tell people I work with offices all over the country, and I have yet to discover one practice that has an actual legitimate set of these people. That's not a real thing. Like, these people isn't a real thing. And in the number of phone calls I've listened to, which I know you have as well, the number of times I've heard a person call and say, I don't have insurance and I don't care how much it costs because I value your higher education, doctor, because you're so great. It just doesn't happen. I mean, I know that's what we hope is like, will differentiate us to most patients, is like that we have this specialty or our doctor's done this training. And I'm not saying it doesn't bring value to our patients or that they can't come to appreciate it. They will. Doesn't mean they're going to start off appreciating it or that they have to.
Yeah, 100%. There's 3 things that a new patient's looking for: proximity. How close are you to my house? Social proof, Google reviews, and, do other people like you? And the bar of entry and how quickly you can get me in. Is it going to be $500 to get my teeth cleaned, or is it going to be $100 to get my teeth cleaned? And can you get me in today, or is it going to take 3 weeks? That's what new patients care about. And for emergencies, it's like, and you have to get them in within 24 hours, right? You got to get them in right away.
Right.
So I love that. And I know we're on the same page with that big time.